Guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Today I'm going to be doing my December part 1 cash envelope stuffing, and for those of you that don't know what it is, I will leave the part 1 and my November other ones up in the cards. And if you aren't subscribed, please click that button before you leave, and if you do like these videos, give it a huge thumbs up. And I've really been enjoying filming these videos, and you guys seem to be really enjoying them as well. Again, I'm still trying to figure out my setup, so if it's a little off or whatnot, or if you have any tips or tricks, please comment down below. Anyways, so let's get into it. Anyways, so I'm first gonna start off with my monthlies, and to me, my monthlies consist of rent, phone, gas, car insurance, spending, and food. I then have this line book that I write December part 1. I put my paycheck and then I write everything down below and I write the prices. And then I will go over this with you guys near the end of the video. But anyways, my monthlies are my most important, so these are the things that I want to fill first, and the majority of my paycheck goes towards. And then these are my sinking funds, which are things that I'm saving up for, or for things that I'm not reaching in for every single month, or a bill, if you want to say. So right off the top, we're going to start with rent. This is my rent envelope. I actually do have my new Christmas ones coming up soon, which I'm super excited about. I did these ones more all fall themed, and I'm just kind of stuck with them. I do have summer and I will have spring as well, and I have a winter one. I just haven't used them yet. So this is my rent. I do create a little chart on the back with the date, the amount, and then the total. And then obviously everything just fits inside my envelopes like so. So this is $225 here, which is 1/2 of it. So I will be adding in another $225. So $225. My rent is $450, so then this is my rent for January. So 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 50. So $450. And then I just write on the back here the date and the amount and my total. I do a little line once I pay for the following month. Oh gosh, what's today's date? So now my January rent is paid for, so I don't need to worry about that next paycheck, or if I want to continue I can, and then that way I will have February's already started, which I like because, you know, sometimes paychecks, I'm not on salary, so I'm not guaranteed the same amount every single month, which is what I really like. So next up is my phone bill. I do have my first payment of my phone bill in here, so I will get my second. So my phone bill is actually $100. I add in the extra 10 to make it 60. That way, in case I go over, or if I have any charges or anything, that way I have extra in here in case of any overages or anything. And I don't mind putting away the 60 instead of just the 50, if that makes sense. And then again, I will put the line when I pay off the bill. So next up is my gas envelope. So this is empty, and I actually just used my debit card today to fill up my tank. So normally for gas, I give myself $40. But what I'm going to show you is I actually ended up making, I'm just going to pull it out here, a deposit envelope. So a lot of you in my recent videos were asking about this deposit envelope, and this is for the exact reason, which I'm pretty happy about. So today I filled up my gas tank, $40, but I ended up using my debit card because I didn't fill my gas envelope yet. So what I'm going to do is take the $40 for my gas, put it in my deposit envelope, and then that way when I go into the bank to take my next paycheck, I'll bring this with me and put the money back into my account. Therefore, my account isn't in negatives or isn't missing that $40 that I use towards my gas, if that makes sense. So gas is done. Next up would be car insurance, and I actually am fully paid off for the year, so I don't need to worry about this guy again. Spending is $80. So 50, 60, 70, 80. So I'm going to be putting that in the envelope, and as you can tell, there is some money left in here from last time. I've been using a lot of my Christmas money, so I'm probably going to end up putting about $40 back into my deposit envelope as well, because I've been using my debit card a lot this month. And then last but not least is food, which is also empty, and that gets $40 as well. So those are all my monthlies. So next up are my sinking funds, and I do have a lot of envelopes, but I like knowing where my money is going, and I don't mind having so many extra. These actually stay in a safe at my house, so I don't carry these all the time, so I don't mind having extra ones. I'm actually just gonna move this over. I don't mind having so many envelopes. Because then I know exactly where everything is going. I'm just gonna put these two on the side right now. So first up is my maintenance, and I actually am not gonna be putting in anything in this envelope. I'm fully paid off for right now, but my next paycheck I will be putting in $100 to pay for my tags and my stickers, which is coming up. Toiletries, I still have $60 in here, so I'm not going to be adding in anything just yet. And again, toiletries I use for like toilet paper, toothpaste and stuff, and especially with Christmas around the corner, I know I'm going to be getting some of my stocking or whatnot, so I'm not too worried about that. Travel, we did just pay off for our trip in cash, and we are planning a trip Christmas next year. I will be adding into this starting January, so super excited to start getting onto that. And for those of you that were asking actually about my travel, what I do is to figure out how much I need to roughly put in my envelopes. I take the amount that I want to spend on a trip, so let's say $1,500. I will take that divided by how many times, how many weeks, and then divide that by how many times I get paid, if that makes sense. I do have a video coming up really soon on how to make cash envelopes, and I also have a video coming soon on how to create the amounts and how to determine what needs to go in from each paycheck. So if you guys really want those videos, give it a thumbs up or comment down below, but I do have those coming. Next up is Christmas, and I am putting in $50. This is just for one last gift card I need to grab, and I am officially done, and it's only December 10th, so I'm really proud about that. So date night, I am putting in $20. There is only 15 left in here. We did end up going to see Fantastic Beasts, which I was super happy about, so I will put in another 20, so I have a total of 35. I like to have about 70 bucks in here. That way, it's good for dinner or the movies or something. I then have birthday and gifts, which still has 40, but I am putting in another 20. I have my mom's birthday coming up soon, right at the beginning of January, so it'll be nice to be able to give her something. And again, on the back of these, it's just a little piece of paper with the date and everything on it. It's not too complicated. I know some people have like certain cards and stuff for that, but those are gonna get recycled anyway, so no big deal. I then have pampering. And again, this is where this deposit envelope comes into play. So as you can tell, I just got my nails done. And again, I didn't have my pampering envelope with me, so I ended up using my debit card. So what I will do again is my nails cost me $40. So I will take the 40, put it in my deposit envelope. So now I have $80 in here. And when I go get my paycheck on Saturday, I will bring this with me to add back into my account. That way I'm not negative or I'm not short on the money that needs to stay in my account, if that makes sense. So I'm still gonna write on here because I am adding in $20 today. So actually let's find out how much I have in here. 20, 40, 50, and then 60, 70. So I have 70 in total, which is good for me because I can get my nails and my eyebrows done. So to me, that's a good total. Next up is my daughter. She does have 10 left in here, so I will be putting in another 20. So she has a total of $30 now. I like to just have in here extra money for diapers or anything, and from my previous video, if you haven't seen, she does have a gift card and stuff in here, so whenever she gets something for her birthday, or if I get coupons for diapers or whatever, I just throw them in here. That way when I need to go get her stuff, I have everything in an envelope, and it keeps me really well organized. So she now has 30. Also, if I want to get her toys or like slime or something, I can always toss it in there. Next up is my medical. I did have $100 and I ended up giving that towards my dad. My dad paid off my dental bills. I'm working towards paying him back. So I just have my actual medical bill in here, and then I'm just writing off every time I pay him. So I did already just give him the $100 for that. So as of right now, I don't have anything to physically put in here, but next paycheck I will. And then last but not least is my savings. And this is just another envelope of savings. So I'm putting in 20. So I do have 40 in here now. I have this as emergency savings. I also have my bank account. So every time I get paid, I only take out the amount that's needed to fill all of these, and the rest of it goes towards my immediate savings. So even though my total up here for payday is $695, I got paid more than $695. That's just what I took out, like again, like I was saying, to fill all of these. Every time it changes, and I like how I have it in a binder because then I can flip through to see what I've been paying for every single month and every single paycheck. So this was part 1 of December, and then this will be part 2, which would be coming very soon. I filmed this one a little bit later. Again, it's the holidays, so you know, everything's not on schedule. But anyways, I just break down everything, and then I will add it all up really quickly to make sure it totaled to $695. So perfect, it equaled to $695. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching me stuff my cash envelopes. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. If you aren't already, click that subscribe button before you leave. And like I said before, I will leave the links to other videos in the description box below, or also in the cards wherever they are up here. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. If you guys have any ideas or any suggestions on videos that you want to see coming up next, please comment down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!